Hello, welcome back. Let's play how long it is for the queue to pop today. Passing through and or here for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from our friends beneath Hill's lid. Another missive delivered by one of the auspices, a raccoon dog, I believe. It was rather agitated too. I fear matters may be coming to a head. Koryo's ward are on the verge of failure. Return to Risen Temple at once. Brave warrior, worry not for the urchin. I have sent a message to her as well. Straight to the point, was it? Do not let me keep you then. Yeah, I didn't do these until after I got done with Endwalker. And, in my other one. So, it's gonna be interesting to see what dialogue changes this does. Yeah. I don't remember if there's another quest after this or not. Heh. Oh, I see. They're both up there. Good. Let us proceed. You weren't exaggerating, were you, about Koryu's wards? Would that I were. Soroban and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I fear Koryu will not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time to prepare. But worrying over my mistake will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords will unite. Lords unite will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wards and keep Koryu in his prison. It falls to you, Edgar, to quell the Ramata of our comrade Siryu. Will you do this for us, brave warrior? I doubted not that you would agree, but I am nonetheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable among us, for in battle he commands a great host of Shiki. You will see this for yourself soon enough, but for now we must wait patiently. So he has a host of vampires. Nay, Gembo, you need not wait. You wait no longer. Or you should. You are come sooner than expected, comrade. I trust our message informed you of the dire circumstances. Then you know what must be done. This warrior Edgar will face you in battle as he did Suzaku and Bayokoko before you, Bako. Very well, but not here, for this is a temple, not a battlefield. To the east of Higashi is an island I have claimed as my own. There we may wreak havoc to our heart's content. 'Tis far from this place, but a warrior should, as you would not balk at a lengthy swim, I trust. Perhaps not, but it would necessarily tire him out before the trial. I will use my command of flowing water to speed his way. If it means I am spared the burden of looking after him, then I am all for it. We shall gather at the Isle of Beko first, and from there begin our journey. Urchin, while I am away, I leave you in charge. Yes, sir, Tiny Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while you work their magic and whatever it is they're doing. Come back, there's just a crater where the temple used to be. Well, I guess a crater where the shrine used to be. This seems a secluded enough place for us to speak. Excellent. Excellent! Edgar, was it? I see why Gimbu favors you. You are not unlike him. That much is plain. Tensu was possessed of a quiet confidence, a well-deserved one at that. When he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent. As well, you know, having been bested by him in single combat, which was why you chose to join us, was it not? I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward, trained tirelessly to hone my skills that I could claim in a rematch, only to be forever denied that chance when Koryu struck him down. By the time I had become a full-fledged Esbek worthy of the four lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost. Siryu. But the whispers within told me of another. They promised me redemption, vengeance by destroying the fiend that robbed us all of Tirsus long ago. Whispers, brother, no, you mustn't. The strength to lay Koryu low can be yours if you but give voice to me, if you but lead the way. And so I have, brother. I have embraced the Aramanima. By all now, not to trust its honeyed words and false promises, and yet you would surrender to it, body and soul, perchance forever? Or turn back, brother, I beg of you, before it is too late and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell like Koryu. Think you I know not what is at stake? If I must become a demon to slay another, then I do so gladly. My vow demands it. Only by embracing the Aramama will we rid ourselves of Koryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior. I see you two are committed to your cause. Hardly surprising, given that you fought Byakuo and Suzaku. Then we shall forego further debate and let the battle determine who is right and who is dead. This is indeed a troubling development in embracing the Arimatama. The Shiki he commands may pose a far greater threat. Nonetheless, our purpose is unchanged. You must show him the error of his ways, Edgar, and save him from his primal rage. I forget, is the Shiggy the Prime an elemental or was it a vampire? Oh, my memories. My memory ain't good as it used to be. Ah, this one's only 6 minutes. That's a much delight. The fuck is that? I guess that's a star. Makes me wish I had the Bard crystal now, so at least I could sit here and play music. Since we've already gotten all the map, I can't even go around exploring. I challenge you to a children's card game. Fight a turtle with cards. Let's see what else. I don't even think I even have any of these. I guess I'll pause and unpause it once the thing pops. Hopefully it isn't as long as the last one was, which almost went to half an hour. I think it was. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. After it reached, I think 15 minutes, I stopped looking and went completely just by sound. So I guess I'll pause it and unpause it when it'll pop.
Make me submit or die by your excellence! If I must forsake myself to keep mine oath, then so be it. Beg not for mercy. Impudent mortals! Grant me the strength to smite mine enemies! Stubborn fools! This is far from over! Bless us, Cypress! Show them their folly! None can match my might!
That took 8 minutes to pop. And one of my deaths was due because Pandora decided to get out the window and make my screen go completely white with light. You are every bit Tenzin's successor, warrior, for you are but the second child of man to have bested me in battle. Once I would have never thought it possible, when I was no more than a mere serpent blessed with good fortune to be born on an island where the people held us in the highest. To them I was a kami, and I was foolish enough to share in their belief. But when I had lived some few centuries and first began to manifest true power, my worshippers came to view me in a different light. When they were visited by calamity, they mistook me as the cause, and so in place of traditional offering, they brought me the flesh of their flesh. Though I had no hand in it, their fortunes improved. To them, the answer was clear. Only greater sacrifice would satisfy the guardian serpent. Little did they know I had spirited the maiden and spirited her away to another land. Spared the maiden and spirited her to another land, and secret as I would the others that would follow. Nevertheless, the belief lingered, and soon the guardian serpent came to be regarded as a malevolent demon, and my worshippers became my decriers. They tempted sell swords with Koban to come and slay me, the poor fools, so began my days as a hunted kami. I dispatched them every time, though I took little joy in it, and then one day a man unlike the others appeared before me, a samurai in the company of beasts. Tenzin and I fought. He won. The fallen kami had at last been bested by the fortune-seeking hunter. I could only help but chuckle as I closed my eyes and waited the inevitable blow. Join me, let us begin anew. Saying this, he extended his hand to me. All that I was, all that I had been, was no more. I had nothing, yet not only did he see fit to spare me, but offer me a new home. But even a fallen kami had his pride, and I would not readily accept such kindness, even if I yearned for it. Seeing this, Tenzin laughed. Then earn it by growing stronger, and in turn using that strength to help others, as you have been helped. Become more than you are, and more than me. Thus did I vow to devote myself to becoming an auspice worthy of man's worship and admiration, to become a magnificent dragon that would safeguard his chosen. Strange, my recollection now is not as if it was before. Details once indistinct are now vivid and clear. Perhaps they are clouded my judgment. Thank you, Edgar. Had you not helped me to remember my vow, I might have lost the chance to honor Tenzin's memory forever. Wait, where's Genbu? He has returned to the temple without us. This bodes ill. The volcano suddenly just explodes. Yeah, I guess the shaky was that paper thing he was using. Those little paper dollies. Ah, furniture that Edgar will never use. I'll hang it on this rock. If Genbu left without us, then it can only mean that Koryo's return is imminent. Come, we must rejoin the others at Risen Temple. Yeah, the queue time for that was a lot faster. It was not 6 minutes, it was 8, but still a lot faster. Isn't that right, Pandora? Yeah, I got a Pandora next to me on Daddy rubs and attention. You're going to play with your toesies. Oh, now she just wants me to leave her alone. Hey, at least I remembered to eat for each of the fights. You are as ever a welcome sight, Edgar. And you, Shiryu. Shiryu, not Shiryu. Forgive me, Genbu. I have been a great fool. As have we all many times before, and doubtlessly we will be again. Nevertheless, forgive me. The wards are at their limits. You got to come right away. Then it is well that Shiryu has returned to the fold. For now, we four lords may bring our united power to bear against our foe. Your part in this is finished, my friend. Now you must go. Should we fail in this final endeavor, then the temple, nay, the whole of the Ruby Sea, may be consumed by Koryu's wrathful fires. Don't be stupid. We come to see this through to the end, and we do just that. That's the Scion way, right, Edgar? If that is your will, so be it. Join us then, and stand as witness to our deeds, this day which will determine the fate of all that we hold dear. Hold nothing in reserve, summon all your strength. Only then can we hope to triumph over our mad brother. It just makes it worse somehow. It worked. I can feel it. The wards are mending, strengthened. And gone. Quickly get the duct tape! Is the rock going to limit break us now? Huh. So it was a Kirin. No, even now, after everything we have endured, everything that has made us stronger, how can we fail? All shall burn. Oh, there goes Genbu. Genbu, Genbu! Twas be impossible for us three alone to bind him, but we can hold him at bay for a time. Flee this place. A fool, a hero you may be, but Koryu is an opponent none can defeat. I killed you once before, samurai. I will kill you again. Tenzin. Fire, light, and darkness. Brother, sister, now is our chance to restore the wards. How, even in his weakened state without Genbu, we do not stand a chance. Sorban, come away from there before you get hurt. If I do not act, then our lives are forfeit anyway. Ours and everyone else in the Ruby Sea. What is he doing? This is the ritual he performed incorrectly before when he summoned a great tortoise kami into his body. I see it now. He offers himself to Genbu. I can feel his presence returning, but if Soroban does this, then his own soul will be. I would rather you not say it aloud, otherwise I might have second thoughts. Believe me, I know the consequences, and I accept them. Farewell, my friends, and please look after Tamamizu. Soroban. Or not, Soroban, I will not let it be for nothing. Burn, burn, all shall burn. Perhaps one day, many thousands of years from now, but not this day. Be gone. So we were missing what? Lightning and earth. Those were the only two things we were missing from that. I wonder if we use the immortality on him now, what would happen? Oh, too late. I forget, was the ward originally made from his skin? Whatever. There was some ward somewhere that was made out of the person's skin. Koryu shall not threaten us for many millennia yet. Let us rejoice in this hard-won victory. Nearly lost were it not for your courage and strength, Edgar. But Soroban. Tragic though his sacrifice was, it was not in vain. Let us not mourn his death, but honor his memory. Death, memory, what in the world are you about? Soroban yet lives. Let me guess, in our hearts or some such. Honestly, if you're going to try and comfort us, you could at least do something better than a trifle cliche. I'm simply making a statement of fact, but I see words alone will not serve to communicate my point. He became a ninja turtle. But should I be, huh? I do not understand the ritual the Kojin performed. When one summons the soul of an immensely powerful entity into his own, it is understood, nay, expected that the summoner's soul is extinguished in the process. That is true when the summoner's entity's soul is of surpassing strength relative to his own. Soroban, however, has grown remarkably robust owing to his intense training and his prolonged exposure to the magics of the Tamakobaku of geomancy. His soul now eclipses mind in spiritual potency, which is why it holds fast to this vessel. And so when the enchantment fades ere long, mine will depart and fade as before. And just when we were getting to have you around again. Karu's aim was true, as you saw in my final moments. I was filled with regrets, but no longer. With my remaining time, I will tend to my affairs and train dear Soroban to succeed me as the next Genbu. Wait, me, the next Genbu? The four lords are ever needed. You have both the strength and will and character to succeed our elder brother. Would you all not agree? I think he more than proved himself when he stood his ground against Koryu. Still, it should be a unanimous decision, but yeah, cool. As you say, he faced certain death without hesitation and embraced sacrifice for the sake of others. I should be glad to welcome him to our fellowship. If that is how you all feel, then I am certainly in no position to refuse. I will do my best to live up to your expectations. Give an elm and they take a mulm, I swear. I wonder if Kiryu will become a raid or a trial later on. Do you not think I have forgotten our bargain, little urchin? Great feats demand rewards. And we are auspicious of our word. It's about time. Did you hear that, Edgar? It's treasure time. While we see to the preparations, perhaps you can spare a moment of my dearest comrades. With our troubles to an end, we may be parting ways soon, and so this might be the last opportunity you have to speak with them for quite some time. And maybe in the next expansion we'll finally have like a trial or something where we get to fight them. Or this is just the end of this and it's just going to kick the can towards someone else's problem. Koryu imprisoned once more. My comrades and I are free to watch over these lands as before, as is our duty. The fuck is that? And when the wards falter once more, we shall again gather our strength and beat back our mad brother's assault together with noble Soroban, a worthy successor to the fallen Genbu. For now, however, we may enjoy a welcome respite, a peace we owe as much as anyone else, I should think. And so many battles ahead of you, for like Tenzin, you are not one to rest on your laurels. This much is plain. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. Oh, but I ramble. Do not deny it. When one has lived as long as I, it is all too easy to lose track of time. Go. Should ever you crave the company of we curious beasts, you will find us here. Oh. They multiplied. Worrying out for Soroban, we will guide him in his journey and help him to reach his true potential, as Tenzin once guided us. I had long since given up on ever seeing him again, and then he was there, shining paragon of strength and virtue, a memory made manifest. But if he had been more than that, I would have told him, this body I once cursed I have come to cherish. This I owe to him and his love. Because he already knew? I wonder. For all his virtues, he could be remarkably oblivious at times. But though he taught me to love and accept myself, it was you who helped me to remember, who helped me to smile again. For that, Edgar, you will always hold a special place in my heart. Please come and visit us in the future. Don't worry, I'm probably even more oblivious. I don't know about Edgar, though. At first, I thought he was a figment of my imagination, but he was real enough. How or why, I know not. But it possibly springs to mind. When Tenzu was mortally wounded by Kozo, he used the last of his strength to seal him within the sacred crystal. The original Wars was born of his flesh, his very essence, an act of desperation, I once believed. But now I wonder, was it in preparation for this very day? So yeah, so it was his skin that was the ward. But even if it had been part of an elaborate plan to preserve his soul as the final defense, his strength alone would have never sufficed. Nay, he needed another warrior possessed of tremendous potential, like himself, one blessed with singular power to whom he could bequeath his own. He knew another would come, you see, another hero like the likes of which the world so rarely sees. Thousands and thousands of years ago, he foresaw your coming. But a clever bastard, putting me to shame with his strength and wisdom both, and still he denies me my rematch. But at least I still have you, Edgar. Live long, for I am not finished with you yet. We will fight again, and I will win. Without turning to the Aramama, you may be assured. Come and claim your reward, honored friends. You just see Edgar just drown in his... Oh. Small amount. It is beautiful, it's so beautiful. More than enough to put up for 1,000 of Alphino's reckless purchases. If any reward for saviors of the Ruby Sea. To be honest, I was half expecting another terrible joke, but you really followed through. Getting this home is going to be no easy task. Infinite Pocket! Your transformation is concerned, we would be happy to deliver it to a destination of your choosing. Wait, just that, in that case, the Ruby Bazaar and Kogani, if no trouble that is. Nonetheless, that's why every member of the collective should be glad to lend a hand. And with that, I take my leave. So, Soroban, will you really stay here and not return to Talmamuzi? Well, I did agree to become the next Genbu. for the duration of his training, I would have him remain here. It will be a long road before you because if you leave, me, and I intend to spend my remaining years guiding him, all 500 or so. And there you have it. I hope I can impose upon you to deliver Buchen the news. Wait, 500 years? As in, you will be here for another 5 centuries? Though you said the enchantment would fade ere long. Their things are relative. And what's with your tone of yours anyway? You should be honored to be, if my sage tutelage, foolish tutor. You're a turtle too, and an old, tiny, crabby ghost turtle. Get out of my head. There's something a little frightening about watching them fight with themselves. Maybe we should leave them alone for a while. Thank you for everything, Edgar Totaro. Safe travels. They better leave before they start fighting amongst themselves again. Let's repair. Repair my weary scythe. I sense you have reasons other than the usual for this particular visit. Might I have something to do with Soroban? I beg your pardon, is Soroban is to become the next Genbu. I will not feign understanding, however this extraordinary state of affairs come about is utterly beyond my ken. As unbelievable as I yet find it, though, I have no doubt that you speak true. Soroban had an incredibly string of bad luck, succumbing to the Ramanama, becoming a giant tortoise, and now this. On the other hand, he could have refused and instead agreed to take on this responsibility. So, we may as well support him, don't you think? Indeed, though it pains me to imagine Tamazu without our Soroban, it fills me with pride to know that a Kojin of the Blue has been granted this great honor. We will pray for him that he may rise to the occasion and serve as a benevolent guardian to all who call the Ruby Sea home. Thank you for helping him to find his true calling, my friends. Oh no, the pleasure was all ours and the profit. I am not sure I take your meaning, but I appreciate the sentiment. But if I might ask a final favor, would you be so kind to look in on him from time to time? Just to see that he is getting on all right. Of course. And not every day you make friends with a secret collective of talking animals after all. Even if Soroban hadn't decided to remain at Risen Temple, I wouldn't have wanted to stay anyway. You can be sure I'll head there from time to time. You're welcome to join me when I do, of course. And Edgar never went back there ever again. The end. And I'll be seeing you all in the next.